Welcome to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Good luck to both teams. Let's play ball.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us. So welcome to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series on Region Sports Network on the internet at RSN YouTube, Facebook.com/RegionSports, and RegionSports.com. We come to you today from Jerry Ross Park in Crown Point, Indiana, as Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point presents the Cal Ripken 10U World Series. I'm Quincy Bell, and I'll be calling all the play-by-play action, and alongside with me, with all the analysis of today's game, is Drew Arnold. We are here for game number 2 on the major field in the quarterfinals of the Ironman bracket. Drew, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon to you too, Quincy.
So today's matchup features East Side, South Bend, Indiana, and Central York, Pennsylvania. The winner will move on to the semifinals of the Ironman bracket, and that game will take place tonight at 7:30. On the other field, Australia is playing Vincennes, Indiana. So the winner of that game will get the winner of this game. The home team in this matchup will be Central York, Pennsylvania. The defense for them will be as follows. On the mound will be Sam O'Brien. The catcher for him today will be Jace Matthews. The infield from third base all the way to first will be Stewart, Roth, Cunningham, and LeCather. And the outfield from right to left will be Samsel, Melhorn, and Sosar. The lineup for South Bend, Indiana will be Jackson Garrett leading off, followed by Rowan Hollerreed, Ryder Stackman. The powerful cleanup hitter Rodney Hubbard will hit fourth. He has been terrific this tournament. He has a lot of pop in his bat. He hit a home run to dead center field in the second game of pool play for East Side. Then Cooper Cranenberg, Easton White, Zane Barber, Braylon Blackso, Brady Heatherly, and Rolly Triola will round out the order. We are just about set for baseball. O'Brien on the mound to start it for Central York, Pennsylvania. Both these teams went 1-3 in their pools. East Side lost to Florence Navy, New Canaan, Connecticut, Juan Diaz, Panama, and then beat the West Oahu Prospects. That was a really tough pool. Florence and New Canaan were two great teams that made the championship bracket. Panama just won 4-0 against Dexter, Missouri to get to the semifinals of this Ironman bracket. And then West Oahu was one of the best teams. They were probably the best team in that pool, and South Bend didn't end up taking them down. So this is not a bad team by any stretch of the imagination. For Central York, Pennsylvania, they were also in a tough pool. They fell to Crown Point Red and Kennewick American. They also fell 2-1 to Muscle Shoals, but they did beat Australia 13-3. Muscle Shoals, I mean, that's a team that's also going to be playing in the championship bracket semifinals today. So these are two pretty strong teams. I mean, to make this tournament, you got to be a strong team no matter what. And it's good that they have this Ironman bracket to give these teams that did not qualify a second chance at a trophy.
Leading off the game for East Side Red.
So Jackson Garrett will step in to lead off the game for South Bend. O'Brien into the windup, and we're underway. This ball fouled away. We're going to give you our Economy Electric Heating and Cooling forecast. It is a hot and humid 86 degrees outside. Very few clouds in sight, so it's a hot one out there for both of these teams. Good thing the rain has stayed away, though.
Yes, it has. It was coming hard this morning. You know, I woke up around 2 a.m. My window was open as it was pouring outside.
Did you get wet?
I did not. I was in the clear.
That's good. 1-1 count on Jackson Garrett, the leadoff man for South Bend. He swings and misses, and the count's now 1-2.
We have a hometown scoreboard update on that other field coming up to you in a second.
Garrett, 1-2 the count on him. The delivery from O'Brien, powered in the air, deep center field. Going back on it is Ben Melhorn. He'll make the catch for the first out. The lineup for South Bend will be Jackson Garrett. Rowan Hollerreed now will hit in the second spot. Ryder Stackman, Rodney Hubbard, Cooper Cranenberg, Easton White, Zane Barber, Braylon Blacksoe, Brady Heatherly, and Rolly Triola. In to hit now will be Rowan Hollerreed.
So Vincennes, Indiana is playing the Aussie Drop Bears on Field A over there, and Vincennes is up 5-0 after the first.
Quick start for them. The winner of that game, should Vincennes hold on to that lead throughout, they will play the winner of this one. Rowan Hollerreed quickly ahead in the count 2-0 on Sam O'Brien. 2-0 pitch. Swung on and grounded up the middle. Gloved by O'Brien on a knee. He'll throw to first for out number 2. That'll bring the 3-hitter Ryder Stackman to the plate. He's had a pretty strong tournament.
Now out number 23, Ryder Stackman.
Hits from the left side of the box. And Drew, on this small of a field, does hitting from the left side, being that much closer to first base, is that a big advantage for these hitters? Because we've seen a lot of successful lefties in this tournament.
Yeah, I really think it does as he gets out of the box quick there. However, it's going to go down for a 4-3 putout on the score sheet.
1-2-3 goes South Bend. Central York will look to get the bats going in the bottom half of the first. You're watching the Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, hi Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series on the Region Sports Network, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point. They are the one-stop store for all your pets' needs. Visit Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point. For more information, visit PetSuppliesPlus/Crown Point. On the mound to start it for Eastside South Bend will be their leadoff hitter, Jackson Garrett. The defense for South Bend is as follows. Rolly Triola will do the catching. Rodney Hubbard is at third. Barber at second. Barber at short. Hollerreed at second. Blacksoe at first. The outfield from left to right is White, Stackman, and Brady Heatherly in right. The lineup for Central York, Pennsylvania will be as follows. Brady Roth will lead it off, followed by Jake Stewart. Ben Melhorn, who's had a great tournament, will hit third. McLean LeCather will hit fourth, followed by Patrick Sosar, Ethan Cunningham, Jace Matthews, Mikey McFeely, Bentley Samsel, and the pitcher Sam O'Brien will hit 10th.
O'Brien has been dominant on the mound so far throughout this tournament, so hoping to take that 1-2-3 inning and keep repeating it.
I haven't seen much of either of these teams. They've only gotten one game each. I saw the 4-2 loss that South Bend had against Newtown, or I believe it was New Canaan, Connecticut. And then I saw Central York's loss against Kennewick, Washington.
Yeah, I believe I've had Eastside Red only one time. I believe I've had Central York. Should be my third game for them now.
2-0 early, the count on the leadoff man, Brady Roth. He shows bunt. Pulls it back. In there for strike one.
It's been a strategy we've seen throughout the tournament for hitters to show bunt on 2 or 3 out counts, trying to disrupt the pitcher, as it is now 2-2.
Two to the count. The delivery from O'Brien. Swung on and missed, strike three. Roth is retired, and now the two-hitter and third baseman today for Central York, Jake Stewart, will step in. What have you seen out of Stewart that you've liked so far?
I cannot recall everything, or really anything. Ooh, way to use your head there, kid. But, I like I said, I only had him I think this is now my third time, but I can't really recall too much from any of the team. So, that one outside evens the count at 1.
In their game against Kennewick, Washington, that I saw, he got hit by a pitch and walked, so he's definitely a disciplined hitter at this plate. 1-1 delivery from O'Brien. Grounded on the ground to third. Rodney Hubbard fields it, throws across for the out. 2 up, 2 down so far for Eastside South Bend.
I know it's way too early, but I think it's going to be a pitcher's duel out here,
Could be. Garrett and O'Brien have definitely been two strong starters in this tournament. And now the three-hitter for Central York, Ben Melhorn, will step in, and he's been the star of the show for them. He's been having a terrific tournament so far. He cuts and misses at the first pitch for strike one. O'Brien, the delivery, second pitch, misses low. One delivery. Popped up in the air, out of play. Count now 1-2 on Melhorn. South Bend looking for a 1-2-3 inning and to get the bats going in the top half of the second. O'Brien nods, kicks, and delivers to Melhorn. Swung on and missed, strike three. 2 strikeouts of the inning for O'Brien. 1-2-3 goes Central York. We'll head to the top half of the second. You're watching the Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Hi, I'm Crowd Company's Lantern Man. For years, I've helped your family and friends save on their car insurance. And now I've returned to rescue you from high prices. Whether you have a perfect driving record or a not-so-perfect record. Follow me to the Crowd Agency for immediate and affordable coverage. I'm your insurance superhero. Crowd Companies, insurance professionals. Highland, Merrillville, and Michigan City.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus of Crown Point on the Region Sports Network. Good afternoon to all of you from our broadcast crew here in the booth. I'm Quincy Bell on play-by-play. Drew Arnold is on color. Zach Miller, coordinating producer, manning the camera, and David Cruz behind the computer on production. Rodney Hubbard will lead it off for South Bend. He is the best hitter in their lineup, clean-up hitter. He has had a plethora of triples and had a home run earlier. He's been crushing the ball for plenty of extra base hits.
Definitely someone to look for in this game to make a big impact.
This one is crushed out to center. Melhorn's back on it, and he can't get it. It's going to roll to the wall. Hubbard's on his way to second. He's going to keep the motor going. On his way to third. He's in there with a slide. Rodney Hubbard, the legend, continues to grow. He has a lead-off triple. He has been hammering balls this whole tournament.
Now coming to the plate, number 50.
Let bring Cooper Cranenberg to the plate. And South Bend looking to get on the board first. They have a run waiting only 60 feet away. This ball fouled away. Sam O'Brien, the starter for Central York, put up a clean first inning with a fly out and 2 groundouts, but he's ran into a little bit of trouble here in the second after the leadoff triple to Rodney Hubbard. A 1 pitch to the 5-hitter. Cranenberg misses outside. I'll tell you, we've seen our fair share of triples on this field. It's pretty deep out to the gaps. If you poke one there, there's a chance you could get all the way to third. That ball is in there for a strike, and the count's now 1-2 on Cranenberg. Back into the box. O'Brien will step off. We have a ball out there in left field. Bentley Samsel will take it and just throw it in. I don't know where that came from, Drew.
I have no clue, as I'm seeing another ball in center field too.
Yeah, that one, Melhorn's going to go get that one.
I'm thinking they have to be some long foul balls maybe from the other field.
Or just balls that are left out from warm-ups, because that's a pretty far away. That's a pretty far ways away from home plate on the other field.
I'm pretty positive those were not there before. I thought I saw the other one bounce in, but don't quote me. The one that Samsel had to get.
Could be. I don't know. I didn't see him land at all. 2-2 now, the count on Cooper Cranenberg. Delivery from O'Brien, popped up in the air behind third base. Stewart back on it, battles the sun, and makes the catch. That'll bring Easton White up to the plate. He has been playing left field for South Bend today. Needs a deep enough fly ball or a ground ball with eyes to score Hubbard from third. First pitch, nice block there by catcher Jace Matthews. Drew, I know you've been a catcher this past year for Lake Central High School, even won a state championship. What have you liked out of the catchers that we've seen so far in this tournament?
I've seen a lot of really good blocking and really good framing so far of a lot of catchers. You know, they've been willing to put their body on the line and take the shots when they need to in order to keep runners at third or keep runners in their spot.
2-0 the count on Easton White. Could be looking for a pitch to put in play here. O'Brien's got to come to him in a hitter's count at 2-0. Kick and the delivery popped up in the air, shallow right. It's going to land foul out of play. And yeah, you know, these catchers, they've been doing a great job. It's been very rare that we've seen even anybody steal a base because at the 10U level, there is no leadoffs. You can't even come off the base until the ball crosses the plate. So you got to make sure that there's either a missed throw or you catch the catcher sleeping to take a base, and these catchers have not been letting that happen. This ball on the ground is short, stabbed. The throw will go to first. Out is made. Hubbard's going to come to the plate with a slide. It's an RBI ground out for Easton White. And South Bend is on the board first.
Great at bat by White there just to make sure, he got the ball in play and gave Hubbard a chance to get home, and he did. And they take an early 1-0 lead in this ball game.
Good base running, too, there from Hubbard. Knight got a good break on the throw to first and was able to score without even a throw home. This ball fouled away by Zane Barber, the shortstop for South Bend today. 1-0 the lead thanks to a triple from Rodney Hubbard and an RBI ground out from Easton White. Barber into the box. A 1 pitch from O'Brien, popped up foul, headed for Zach Miller's car. And the count now 0-2.
I watched where Zach Miller parked. I'm creepy like that. So it is way out there, and if someone hits that, they will have a $20 bill with their name on it.
I'll tell you, Rodney Hubbard might put one out there. 0-2. Upstairs, count now 1-2. 1-2, Sam O'Brien trying to get out of the inning without any more damage. 1-2, outside corner, called strike 3. So he gets the punch up, but not before. South Bend takes the lead. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left on base. We'll head to the bottom half of the second. You're watching the Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus of Crown Point. Are you in Crown Point to watch the Cal Ripken World Series? If so, stop in for a bite to eat at one of Crown Point's most popular eating establishments, Station 21 American Grill. From burgers and ribs to wings and fish, open every day at 11 a.m. for lunch and dinner. Station 21 is just a short 1 minute away from the ballpark. Check out their menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, relax.
There is now a 1-1 count on the batter.
The batter is McLean LeCather, and he takes for strike 2. He takes downstairs. Two. Outside, and McLean draws the count full. Looking to get on to lead off the inning. Jackson Garrett put up a scoreless frame last inning with 2 strikeouts. Full count payoff. Swung on and missed strike 3. Third strikeout of the day already for Jackson Garrett. And there's one down here in the bottom half of the second.
Very impressive pitching performance right now by Garrett. He came in just pitching like he's got a lead, trying to get ahead and stay ahead here.
The batter now will be Patrick Sosar. He grounds one to second, fielded by Hollerreed. Throw to first, and there's a quick out number 2. Little Straka Van Til scoreboard update. On the other field, still 5-0 the lead for Vincennes, Indiana on Australia.
Ethan Cunningham.
That'll bring Ethan Cunningham to the plate for Central York. He'll hit with nobody on and 2 out. First pitch from Jackson Garrett, taken for strike 1. 0-1 the count. Kick and delivery from Garrett. Line drive down the line. It's foul by a matter of inches over there. Cunningham was just half a foot away from a double down the line. So Cunningham will dig back in, trying to straighten it out here on the 0-2. Garrett into the windup and delivers. Swung on and missed, strike three. 4 swinging strikeouts through 2 innings on the mound for Jackson Garrett. 3 up, 3 down for Central York. We'll go to the top half of the third. You're watching the Cal Ripken World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus of Crown Point on the Region Sports Network. At the conclusion of tonight's game, we'll name the Crowell Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game. Crowell Company's have offices open from 9 to 7, Monday through Friday, and Saturdays till 2 in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City. They are the insurance professionals proud to recognize the superheroes on the baseball diamond. So currently the score is 1-0 South Bend going into the top half of the third. It'll be 8, 9, and 10 due up for South Bend. Braylon Blackso, Brady Heatherly, and Rolly Triola.
Leading off the top of the third for Eastside Red, number 10, Galen Blasco.
So Blasco will dig in. Sam O'Brien still on the mound for Central York. He threw up a 1-2-3 first frame and gave up a triple to Rodney Hubbard, but 1-2-3 after that. So really, Hubbard's the only guy to get to him so far through 2 innings. 1-0 pitch, swung on and missed. Count now 1-1 on Braylon Blasco. Coming set, kicking and delivering. Swung on and missed again. Blasco way out in front of it. And the count's now 1-2. O'Brien looking for his second strikeout of the outing so far. 1-2 pitch. Popped up in the air. Center field. Melhorn comes in on it. Camped under it for the can of corn catch. There's out number 1. So, Drew, do you know the origin of why they call a routine fly ball a can of corn?
Not a clue.
So apparently, I don't know how accurate this is, but what I heard is that in the olden days they used to like knock corn off of like the top shell. Like corn stalks can grow very high. You live in Indiana, you know that. They would knock them down and you would just sit under it and catch it. And so they would just call it a can of corn when you'd catch it, something easy coming down right to you.
Huh.
I believe that's the origin of how that started.
The more you know.
Indiana's the corn capital of the world. This ball bunted, foul by Brady Heatherly. He'll now have an 0-2 count. But yeah, people think that the state of Indiana is just corn, but there's a lot more to do in Indiana. You can go to Purdue, you can go to IU, you can go to Indy, you can go to the Indiana Dunes. There's a beach in Indiana. A lot of people didn't even know that. So if you're visiting Indiana for the Crown Point Cal Ripken 10U World Series, there is a lot to do during your stay here. 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Half swing, but it's a full swing for Heatherly. There's out number 2.
17, Raleigh.
So now that'll bring Raleigh Triola to the plate. We are quickly working through this game. 1-0 the score in favor of South Bend, Indiana. First pitch from Sam O'Brien, swung on and missed by Triola. And O'Brien getting ahead in counts here. That's what you like to see out of a starter. He's only got 32 pitches here in his third inning of work. Outside corner, low. The count now even on Triola. One. Down and in. He's ahead of the count now, 2-1. Kick and the delivery, low again. And Triola has himself in a big hitter's count at 3-1.
Yeah, he's just got to be patient here. Got to make sure it is his pitch that he wants to swing at here. And if it is, unload on it. Otherwise, take it and you got another strike to work with.
3-1. Cuts and misses. Fouls it away, actually. It was tipped. Not held on by the catcher, Matthews. Wouldn't have made any changes unless it was strike 3, but the count's now full. Count is full. 3-2 pitch. Fouled away again. Sam O'Brien looking for a clean third inning to get his side back at the plate. 3-2 payoff pitch. Upstairs for ball 4, and Triola has a 2-out walk.
Definitely was a close one there. I thought it, could have gone either way. But rolled ball 4 as Triola now has to tie his shoe at first base.
If you're watching at home, check if your shoes are tied.
If you're on the field, check if your shoes are tied.
So the top of the lineup will come up in the form of Jackson Garrett. He flew out to center field his first at bat. He's been putting up nothing but Ks on the mound. He has 4 strikeouts through 2 innings. He'll try to widen this lead for him on the mound with the bat. First pitch from O'Brien. Outside edge for a ball. Yeah, these umpires have been giving a lot more off the plate as opposed to up and down. You could probably get a few inches off the black and have it still be called strikes, but when it comes to at the knees or at the letters, if it's a little bit up or down, they've been calling it balls pretty consistently.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
2-0 the count. That one's in there for a strike, and the count is 2-1 on Jackson Garrett. O'Brien comes set, kicks, and delivers. This ball popped in the air, foul out of play onto North Street. We got a little bit of a reaction from the crowd. I think that ball was very close to hitting a car out there. And so the count's now 2-2 on Jackson Garrett. O'Brien kicks and delivers. Popped up in the air. Deep left field. Going back on it is Samsel. He's under it for the catch. That will end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 runner left on base. We'll head to the bottom half of the third. You're watching the Cal Ripken 10U World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Four Seasons Mechanical proudly serves Northwest Indiana, providing quality, reasonably priced, reliable service. With a quality and comfort guarantee, the professionals at Four Seasons Mechanical offer a wide range of services in heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Whether it's residential or commercial, Four Seasons Mechanical is there 24/7. To find out more, the website is fourseasonsmechanical.com or give them a call at 219-756-7020. Four Seasons Mechanical, your indoor air quality specialist.
Earn while you learn from the best hands in the business. The Bricklayers Allied Craftworkers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. That's right, this is a paid apprenticeship.
I'm getting an education while learning a trade and getting paid for it.
The
thing that surprised me the most about this apprenticeship program is the respect I've received after the proper time and training.
Classes start soon, so apply now. There are training centers throughout Indiana and Kentucky. We are the Bricklayers and Allied Craft Workers for Indiana Kentucky Apprenticeship, the best hands in the business.
Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus of Crown Point. We are in the bottom half of the third. Jackson Garrett has been on fire to start this game. 22 pitches through 2 innings, 4 strikeouts. No base runners yet. First pitch to Jace Matthews is upstairs for ball 1. (1-0). Taken inside, and Jace Matthews ahead in the count at 2-0. Kick and the delivery downstairs. 3-0 on Matthews, and this is really the first time that Garrett's even been behind in the count. Into the windup, the 3-0. In there for strike 1. Mikey McFeely waits on deck. Matthews trying to get on for him. The 3-1 upstairs, and he earns himself a leadoff walk. And that'll bring McFeely up to the plate with 1 on and nobody out. This is the first base runner, Drew, that Jackson Garrett has allowed. So do you play a little small ball here if you're Central York? Because he's been firing so far.
I think it depends on the speed that's out on the base paths. You know, you can already take a base, or there's a good chance you're not going to get the force out at first. You let your hitter hit.
So McFeely looks to be swinging away. Takes strike 2.
Both of those pitches were just dotted by Garrett there, and he's got him 0-2 here.
Peppering that outside corner. 0-2 pitch. Gets away. Came back and hit the umpire. That's a little bit of a tough break there for the catcher, Triola, because if that ball came right back to him, I think there was a good chance he gets Matthews at second base.
You know, not like I was saying, he was able to advance there. Even a ground ball, there's a good chance that he can advance him to third, and then you got your next hitter up to drive him in.
2-2 the count on Mikey McFeely. He swings and misses. There's the 5th strikeout of the day for Central York, Pennsylvania. Jackson Garrett has been picking him up and laying him down. That'll bring Bentley Samsel up to the plate.
Yeah, he's been just mowing down hitters so far today.
Samsel takes outside for ball 1. (1-0) the count. Windup and delivery from Jackson Garrett. There's the bunt. It's pulled back. The ball gets away. Going on to third is the runner. The throw down, not in time.
Yeah, so what they noticed there was when Samsel went to bunt. When Samsel went to bunt, the third baseman, Hubbard, I believe, crashed there. And when Hubbard crashed, the runner on second took off immediately, Matthews, in order to get that stolen base there. And now, basically, any ball in play except for back to the pitcher will do the job and score a run.
That's some great anticipation. The shortstop has to anticipate a wheel to third on that play after the ball crosses. That ball's outside, and then it's a walk to Bentley Samsel. Yeah, that's some really good anticipation. At this level, if you're the shortstop there, you got to wait and see that the ball crosses and then get to third. So
yeah, and then here I would expect Samsel to be taking off because they're not going to want to risk a potential double play here.
Garrett, there Samsel went. They throw down to third. They do not get him. Matthews a little bit off the bag, but he dives back in safely before Hubbard can get the tag down.
I might second guess myself now with an arm like Triola's got back there. It's going to be a hard thing to swipe second.
A 1. Inside. He does go to second.
But did he go at the plate?
He did not. So it's going to be a stolen base for Samsel. Second stolen base of the inning for Central York. They have 2 in scoring position with only 1 out. Looking for their first hit. Sam O'Brien takes for a strike, and the count's 1-2. 2 walks in the inning, 2 stolen bases. Has Central York in business. Can Sam O'Brien cash in? 1-2 the count. Delivery from Garrett. Taken upstairs, and the count's now even at 2-2. Missed a little high, I believe. 2-2 now. Garrett winds up and delivers. Swung on and missed strike 3. 6th strikeout of the game for Jackson Garrett.
Just over halfway to his pitch limit, but he is halfway to the strikeout record in a single game.
He has 6 so far, and all of them have been swinging strikeouts, so he's been basically just throwing his fastball and saying, Central York, try to catch up.
See how far they can hit it, and they really haven't yet so far.
1-0. Taken for ball 2. No hits yet in the game, but Garrett has surrendered 2 walks, though the runners that are on right now. 2-0 the count to Brady Roth. Taken inside for a strike. A little bit of a delayed call by our umpire. He normally nods on strikes before sticking out the fingers. He didn't do it that time.
Yeah, it seemed like kind of a late decision in his head there.
2-1 bounces. Good pick there by the catcher Triola. But the count is 3-1 on Brady Roth. Garrett looking for a strike to battle back here in this at-bat. He gets it, and the count's now full. Brady Roth. A hit could bring in 2 for Central York, Pennsylvania. Full count payoff delivery from Jackson Garrett. Fouled away. They have worked his pitch count up in this inning. He's up to 47 pitches. So he is currently not on pace to get through 6 innings. Here's the windup and the payoff pitch. Inside. 3rd walk of the inning for Central York. Will load the bases for Jake Stewart. He grounded out to 3rd in the 1st inning. And Drew, if you've seen him walking these guys, are you almost taking till 2 strikes here, or at least till 1 strike?
Not at all. I'm looking for my pitch, and if he gives it to me at any point in this at bat, I'm looking to hit it hard somewhere.
So that ball taken up over his head by Stewart. Garrett back into the windup. That one high again. It gets away. Runner on 3rd's not going to try it.
Good job, Jake.
So now at 2-0, does that change at all? Because he's thrown about 4 balls in a row here.
You know, I say it's not for your decision as the hitter to make. If your coach gives you the green light, you hack away if it's there.
He takes, and it's upstairs for ball 3. So 3-0, a walk would tie the game. South Bend, their pitcher Jackson Garrett trying to battle back. He's at 51 pitches now, 3-0. In there for strike 1.
Yeah, I was definitely taking there 3-0. I mean, that's a completely different scenario than 2-0.
That one's obvious that you're taking there.
Here, this one, you let it rip if it's anywhere.
It is near and in for strike 2. Jackson Garrett looking for the 3rd strike and to get out of the 3rd without any runs. Payoff pitch with the bases loaded. Grounded to short. Fielded by Barber. He'll do the underhand flip to second to Hollerud for the out. So they get out of the inning with no more damage. And we will head to the top half of the 4th. You're watching the Cal Ripken 10U World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus of Crown Point on the Region Sports Network. At the conclusion of tonight's game, we'll name the Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game, brought to you by Boilermakers Local 374. Earn while you learn with the Boilermakers Local 374 Apprenticeship Program. So, Drew, you know, we like to give the Boilermaker Award to a real gritty, hard-working player. Through the first half of this game, who's caught your eye in that department?
You know, I've seen a lot of really good stuff as far as blue-collar players so far. You know, I would think maybe Sam O'Brien. You know, he's been filling up the zone and been doing a great job so far. You know, he's at 43 pitches through 3, and he's, you know, just really been putting in a great effort out there on the mound.
Well, both these pitchers have been working hard. Rowan Hollerreed is up now for South Bend, Indiana. He grounded out to the pitcher in his first at-bat. Looking to do some damage in the 4th inning. He has a hitter's count at 2-0. O'Brien comes set and delivers, taken inside, and now he really has a hitter's count of 3-0. Only 1 hit in the game for either side. It was a leadoff triple by Rodney Hubbard in the 2nd inning. He later came around to score. That's how we have the 1-0 lead. This ball taken for a strike. So, I mean, the whole name of the game for South Bend, this whole tournament has just been get runners on for Rodney Hubbard.
Could not agree more.
3-1 the count. O'Brien is set. The kick and the delivery upstairs, and Hollerreed has a leadoff walk. Third base runner of the game for South Bend. That'll bring Ryder Stackman up. He grounded out to second to end the 1st inning in his first at-bat.
Shoe check again.
Tie your shoes, everybody. You don't want to be tripping out there on your laces. O'Brien trying to work around the leadoff walk. Stackman showing bunt. He pulls it back for strike 1. Now, that pitch is pretty much right down the middle, so pulling the bunt back there, you thinking that's more of a tactic to try to get him to miss a pitch, or you think he's going to actually score one up now?
I thought he was actually going to square one around, you know, being from the left side, being a quick hitter. I thought there was a good chance.
He shows it again, pulls it back again. That one was way outside.
I like how you're only charging the third baseman here. They understand that the pitcher, O'Brien, has got the first base line, and then that Stewart has the third base line there.
1-1 pitch. Stackman shows bunt and gets it down. O'Brien will take the out at first, and it gets away. Hollerreed is on his horse over to third. He will get there. So Stackman reaches on the air. Hollerreed up to third, and now danger is coming to the plate in the form of the red-hot Rodney Hubbard.
Now coming to the plate, number 7, Rodney Hubbard.
So Hubbard has been showing out this whole tournament. Even in the skills competition, he impressed in the home run derby. He hit a home run in his first game on the B field, which is a smaller field, and he tripled to the wall. He lays a bunt down.
His first base
coach just said, "What are you doing, kid? You're our cleanup hitter. You're the You're one of the hottest bats in the tournament. You're going to try to lay a bunt down?
Yeah, both coaches kind of threw his hands up at him a little bit, like, what are you doing? How about we hit a tank here?
That ball's upstairs. Runners off to second. They throw to short. Holderreed does not come off the base at third, so Stackman in there with the stolen base. Hubbard back into the box. 1-1 the count. 2 runners wait for him with nobody out. And he lines this one down the line, but foul.
You know what this could up to the plate? You might as well put 4 outfielders out there. You know he's going to smoke one out there.
Yeah, you could. Even with the base open, he has 2 strikes, I was going to say, but a walk could have been possible. But
yeah, right now.
With 1-2, you got to go after him. O'Brien delivers. Popped up in the air, deep center field. Melhorn back on it. Makes the catch in front of the warning track. Runner's going to tag. The throw's going to go to third. The run comes in on the sac fly from Rodney Hubbard. And the lead is now 2-0 for South Bend, and they have a runner at third with only 1 out.
He's really been doing it all for him. You know, as far as offense, you know, some guys did their job to get on, and Hubbard smoked a ball to center that with anybody else up, I don't know if Melhorn been playing deep enough. As that one is hit well to the shortstop. The runner
we'll
on
see
the
if
third
the runner
does not
comes
go
home. He will. The throw home not in time.
That was an interesting play there.
They're going to say that there was no bag at first. So it's going to be a throwing error and another run coming home. 3-0 now, the lead for South Bend, and still only 1 out. That'll bring Easton White up. Right-handed hitter digs in. 3-0 the lead for Eastside South Bend. We'll give you a Strachan Van Til hometown scoreboard update from the major fields. Vincennes, Indiana leads Australia 9-0 in the bottom half of the third. First pitch to Easton White. Taken on the outside edge for a strike. A 1. Powered in the air, foul onto North Street.
4 runners heading right for it, but thankfully was a little too far back.
0-2 the count, 1 out. Runner on first. Easton White, the batter.
I believe this is the first kid named Easton that I've seen using an Easton so far this tournament.
Yeah, he's got his name on his bat. Easton's one of the older brands when it comes to baseball equipment. 0-2, swung on and missed, strike 3. Third strikeout of the day for Sam O'Brien. And that'll bring Zane Barber up to the plate. 2 runs have scored in this inning thanks to a sac fly from Rodney Hubbard and 2 errors from this Central York defense. That ball bounces in front of the plate, throw up to second, not in time. It's going to be a stolen base for Cranenberg. Second stolen base of the inning for South Bend. And they have another runner waiting in scoring position. They have O'Brien's pitch count all the way up to 60. He delivers inside, and the count's now 2-0.
Yeah, O'Brien only has 14 pitches remaining to his name.
South Bend has been making him work here in the 4th. This ball grounded slowly up the line. It's going to roll foul, barely. That ball was spinning a lot on the turf and just squirted foul. So the count will now be 2-1 on the 7-hitter Zane Barber. He struck out looking in his first at-bat, looking for some better luck here with a runner in scoring position and 2 out. Delivery from Sam O'Brien. Popped up in the air on the infield. LeCather makes the catch at first. And that'll end the inning, but not before. 2 runs come across on no hits, 2 errors, 1 runner left on base. We will head to the bottom half of the 4th. You're watching the Cal Ripken 10U World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
When life keeps you busy and you can't get to the store, shop online with Strachan Van Til To Go. Our to-go service is easy to use. Register using your rewards account information, fill your virtual cart, and choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save time and money with our online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, shopping made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Hi, I'm Crowd Company's Lantern Man. For years, I've helped your family and friends save on their car insurance. And now I've returned to rescue you from high prices. Whether you have a perfect driving record or a not-so-perfect record. Follow me to the Crowd Agency for immediate and affordable coverage. I'm your insurance superhero. Crowd Company's insurance professionals. Highland, Merrillville, and Michigan City.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to the Cal Ripken 10U World Series. Join us after the game. We're going to name out some awards, and Drew is going to tell you about them right now.
At the conclusion of tonight's game, the first award we're going to hand out is the Crowd Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game. Crowd Companies are the insurance superheroes. Along with that, we have the Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Play of the Game. Earn while you learn with Boilermakers Local 374. And last but not least, we have the Proud Union Home Play of the Game presented by the Region Sports Network. If you are a trade union representative and are interested in sponsoring the Proud Union Home Play of the Game, please call Chris Ramirez at 219-588-1984.
That's been the phone number you've been seeing in the bottom third ticker where it says your ad here. You could call him if you want to ad for anything. He actually got a call from Popeyes of Hawaii yesterday. So they were running an ad for both of the games featuring Manoa and West Oahu. Unfortunately for them, both losses for the Hawaii teams. The 4 teams that are left in the main championship bracket are Southeast Kentucky, West Raleigh, North Carolina, Upper Allen, Pennsylvania, and Muscle Shoals, Alabama. Both of those games will be coming tonight on this field at 5 and 7:30 respectively. I'll be on the call for those with the one and only Michael Bradner. This ball lined to third and caught. Stewart with some quick hands over there at third to make the catch. You know, those are some of the best hands of the business, just like the Bricklayers Local 4 of Indiana, Kentucky.
Now coming to plate number 6, McLean, left fielder.
Can't find the read. Join Bricklayers Local 4 and start building your career today. Visit baclocal4.org to find out more. First pitch taken for a strike by the cleanup hitter, McLean LeCather. 60 pitches for Jackson Garrett. He works into his 4th inning of work. He has struck out 6 Central York hitters today. Ran into a little bit of trouble with walks in the 3rd inning. He walked the bases loaded, but got out of it and has yet to allow a hit in this game. 1-1 pitch. Taken low, and the count's now 2-1. He's not going to be able to finish a no-hitter by himself because he only has 13 more pitches left. Still been an impressive outing, though, and he can hand it off to his relievers.
Yes, he can, and I'm sure that Central York is looking forward to when that time is going to come.
2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. 7th strikeout of the game for Jackson Garrett. All of which have been swinging. You can't even fault the Central York hitters for, picking around the zone, being too patient. They just can't catch up to the fastball. Patrick Sosar will dig in. He grounded out to the second baseman in his first at-bat. And what do you have to do? I mean, it's been a hard enough task for Central York, Pennsylvania to even put the ball in play. How do you even think about scoring runs at this point?
I just think it's they just have to start getting some more base runners, and when they do, they need timely hits. They were able to, I want to say, load the bases early in the game.
And 3 walks last inning to load the bases.
And, they just weren't able to, get anybody in. So, I mean, just timely hitting is what it comes down to. Maybe play a little bit more small ball. Anything to, get a run across. Just get one, start scrapping some back now.
Well, primary focus number one's got to be getting Jackson Garrett out of this game. He's up to 67 pitches, and there's a walk to Sosar. So they have a one-out base runner, and now only 7 pitches left for Garrett. So if Ethan Cunningham can somehow get on with a 7-pitch at bat, they could hit with multiple runners on and Garrett not on the mound. The 69th pitch is outside for ball one. Six, 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1 the count. 70 pitches for Garrett.
Yeah, Cunningham's got to try to do his job here and just see as many pitches as possible in this scenario and just focus on getting him out or limiting how many more batters he's going to face, as that was pitch 71 there. So he knows he's going to see 72. I don't even hate a take here just to see what he's going to do.
2-1. Good pick there by the catcher Triola, but the count is 3-1.
A lot of the times I'd say swing away, it's 3-1, but in this scenario, 3 pitches away, might as well take, see what he's got.
There's a strike. 73 pitches. So
yeah, and then now, even if you foul one off and then strike out, you've done your job. You just got to see 2 more.
Strike 3 called. Garrett's out of the inning. He has had 2 strikeouts and everything to the tune of 8 through 4 innings. We will head to the top half of the 5th. You're watching the Cal Ripken 10U World Series on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get on your way to a great career. Find out more, visit www.local374.org or call 219-845-1000.
With electrical services from Economy Electric Heating and Cooling, you can radiate the perfect amount of light and energy into your home. From rewiring and code upgrades to ceiling fans, lighting, security, and more, Economy Electric Heating and Cooling's trained electricians will make sure you can enjoy your home on full power all the time. For a free estimate on electrical work, call Economy Electric Heating and Cooling at 219-923-4441, and you can visit them on the web at 4ajobdoneright.com. That's the number 4ajobdoneright.com.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus of Crown Point. New pitcher on the mound for Central York, Pennsylvania, will be their center fielder in the last couple innings, Ben Melhorn. The final line for Sam O'Brien, he was impressive. 4 innings pitched, only gave up 1 hit. It was that triple to Rodney Hubbard. 3 runs, only 1 of them earned. 3 strikeouts. I don't think you can really ask for much more.
No, and now, so we have a little bit of changes. We have Patrick Sosar in left. We have number 20, we have Sosar in center, Sosar in center. We have number 23 in left.
That would be Stackman.
And let me check right for you real quick. We have number 5 in right.
So that would be August Ludwig coming off the bench to play right field for Central York. So O'Brien will now be on the bench, and Melhorn will now be on the mound. Stewart, Roth, Cunningham, and LeCather from left to right on the infield stays the same for Central York.
Number 10, Galen Blasco.
So leading off for South Bend will be their 8-hitter. They have 8, 9, and 10 due up. Blasco, Heatherly, and Triola. Those 3 came up in the 3rd. First pitch is missing for ball one. Swung on and missed by Blasco. Count is 0-2. That first pitch was called a strike. I didn't see him make a signal. So 0-2 the count on Blasco. Melhorn looks in, comes set, and delivers. Swung on and missed, strike three. So a quick out of the bullpen for Melhorn. And there's one down now, and Brady Heatherly will step in.
Now coming to play, number 9, Brady Heatherly.
He struck out his first at-bat in the third. Melhorn has been strong out of relief for Central York. He's one of the better pitchers that they have. Picking up for O'Brien. Heatherly pulls back a bunt attempt. That ball was in there for strike one. Oh, the count. Way over the head of Heatherly. And the count's now 1-1. We have only seen one hit in the game from both sides. It was that triple from Rodney Hubbard in the second inning, but since then it's been a lot of walks and errors and all around just trying to push some runners across. South Bend was able to get 2 in the fourth on some errors and some walks from Central York. Melhorn looks in, comes set, delivers the 1-2 to Heatherly. It's down and away, and the count's now 3-1. Triola waits on deck, the 10-hitter. Heatherly awaits the 3-1. Taken outside for ball 4. And it's a one-out walk.
Now coming to the plate, number 17, Raleigh Triola.
That'll bring Raleigh Triola to the plate. He walked in the third inning, and he's looking to flip the lineup over to Jackson Garrett at the top. Melhorn looks in. Shows bunt, and it's down. It's a good one. Melhorn barehands it, throws to first, and it's dropped.
He takes off for third. First base makes a good throw over, not in time. Hits the runner going into third. He looks all right, though. First and third with one out. East Side Red looking to put this game away here.
So it's another error for Central York, Pennsylvania. That's their third of the game. They have runners now on the corners for the top of the order. 3-0 the score. The scoreboard out there says 4-0, but there's only 3 runs on the innings. Runners on the corners. Garrett shows a bunt, pulls it back. Runners off for second. He will stop and then go. Now, does he have to go back because he stopped? I believe so. You can't stop. Once you stop, you have to go back to a base, and that's what they are going to tell Triola. They're going to send him back.
I don't know if I agree with that. His momentum was kind of still moving that direction.
I think he stopped and froze. I think he was completely stopped. If you're going towards the base and you stop, you have to go back.
I don't know how I necessarily feel about that rule because, in that scenario, he's right in the middle.
He's not going to stop now, so he will get his stolen base.
If you're in between two bases, it's kind of a difficult one to call on that. If you're 3/4 of the way to, there and you stop, it's kind of a tough one to call back in my eyes.
1-1 inside. Yeah. Oh, that's a strike. It looked a little bit in, but Jackson Garrett now has a 1-2 count, and he has to protect. 1 out, 2 runners in scoring position. Melhorn comes set and delivers. Fouled away.
Garrett battling up there.
This is a big strikeout if Melhorn can get it, because then you would need a hit to get the runners home. And, South Bend only has 1 hit. Melhorn gets the sign. Now comes set. 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. So they do get the strikeout. And now Rowan Hollerreed will try to get the runs home for South Bend. There is a base open, so Central York has the luxury of pitching around him and not serving him up anything over the plate.
Yeah, if I was in the situation, I would not do anything possible that got me anywhere closer to Rodney Hubbard.
Hubbard waits in the hole. They have 2 more hitters before him. First pitch is at the knees for strike 1. Yeah, if Rodney Hubbard comes to the plate, a run will have already scored. So Central York, it would be disastrous if he were to step in. 1-0. Grounded to short, fielded and thrown to first for the out. So the lead will remain at 3-0. South Bend not able to add on in the inning. No runs, no hits, 1 error, 2 runners left on base. We will head to the bottom half of the 5th. You're watching the Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus of Crown Point on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to the Cal Ripken 10U World Series on the Region Sports Network. Jackson Garrett's day is over on the mound, but he was magnificent. 4 innings pitched, no hits, no runs, no earned runs, and 8 strikeouts. Ryder Stackman will now come on to pitch for South Bend. Looks like Garrett has headed to center field, I believe. So no, Garrett has gone to short. And it'll be Easton White who goes to center. And Barber will now go to left. So Garrett, the pitcher, goes to short. The shortstop, Barber, will go to left. The left fielder, White, will go to center. And the center fielder, Stackman, is now on to pitch. Bottom of the 5th, Central York, Pennsylvania, looking for their first hit of the ball game. They trail South Bend, Indiana, 3-0. They scored 1 run in the second thanks to a triple from Rodney Hubbard, and they scored 2 runs in the 4th thanks to some walks and some errors. Central York looking for a rally. Quickly, the count is 3-0 to Jace Matthews. The pitch from Ryder Stackman. That ball is in there for strike 1. Now, Drew, you've been shut out all game, no hits. But you got a new pitcher on the mound. What's the mindset you got to have here if you're Central York? That ball low, and there's the leadoff walk.
Get runners on. You got 2 more opportunities. Get some runners on. Do anything you need to scratch one across now.
We'll give you a Strachan Van Til hometown scoreboard update from the A field. Vincennes, Indiana moves on to the semifinals of the Ironman bracket with an 11-1 Mercy Rule win over Australia. I'll tell you, I'm going to be a little bit sad to see the Aussies leave this tournament. They've been a lot of fun throughout this whole time. They've been having a great old time here in the United States. This ball swung on and missed by Mikey McFeely. The count is now 1-1. So Vincennes will await the winner of this game. 1-1 pitch from Stackman. Grounded back. He fields it. Throws to second for 1. Relay throw to first. He had the shortstop, Garrett, had a little bit of trouble with it in his glove.
Yeah, it was set up, I thought, perfectly for a 1-6-3 double play. But 6-4 on the putout will do.
It'll be 1-6 on the putout.
Sorry,
I wrote it down wrong. Drew was looking at my book.
I was looking at Quincy's notes. He's wrong.
So instead, they do get the lead runner. And now Bentley Samsel will step into the plate. He walked in his first at-bat in the third. Looking for a similar result here in the fifth. He works against Ryder Stackman. First pitch to him is in there for a strike. I mean, I think you're right, Drew. You got to get runners on any way possible. You have to battle up there at the plate and get this to the top of your order somehow with runners on. There's strike two. Samsel awaits. Stackman, the windup and the delivery on the 0-2. Line drive caught by Hubbard at third. He will not throw across for the double play. So quick hands over there by Rodney Hubbard for the second out of the inning, and now Sam O'Brien will dig in.
He is definitely a candidate to be like an all-tournament type of guy over there at third.
Oh, he definitely has to be on the all-tournament team. He has been swinging a hot bat. This ball lined into right. Coming on to make the catch is Heatherly. 5 no-hit innings for South Bend. Can they finish it off in the 6th? You'll find out next on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Four Seasons Mechanical proudly serves Northwest Indiana, providing quality, reasonably priced, reliable service. With a quality and comfort guarantee, the professionals at Four Seasons Mechanical offer a wide range of services in heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Whether it's residential or commercial, Four Seasons Mechanical is there 24/7. To find out more, the website is fourseasonsmechanical.com or give them a call at 219-756-7020. Four Seasons Mechanical, your indoor air quality specialist.
Earn while you learn from the best hands in the business. The Bricklayers Allied Craft Workers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. That's right, this is a paid apprenticeship.
I'm getting an education while learning a trade and getting paid for it.
The thing that surprised me the most about this apprenticeship program is the respect I've received after the proper time and training.
Classes start soon, so apply now. There are training centers throughout Indiana and Kentucky. We are the Bricklayers and Allied Craft Workers for Indiana, Kentucky Apprenticeship. The best hands in the business.
Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series. We'd like to thank Pet Supplies Plus, who has been a great sponsor of this tournament. They're the one-stop store for all your pets' needs. Visit PetSuppliesPlus.com/Crown Point for more information. I shop there for my dog, Daisy. She's a Boxer Beagle mix and just the cutest thing you have ever seen in your life. I'm going to see if our producer, Zach Miller, our coordinating producer, Zach Miller, can we get a picture of my dog on the next possible stream? I'll see what we can do on showing you Daisy. You'll have to stick around for the next game. Next up on this field will be Southeast Lexington, Kentucky, and West Raleigh, North Carolina in the World Series semifinals, a spot in the championship on the line. This is the quarterfinals of the Ironman bracket. South Bend, Indiana leads Central York, Pennsylvania 3-0. The middle of the order up for South Bend, Ryder Stackman, Rodney Hubbard, and Cooper Cranenberg, 3-4-5. Stackman grounded out and reached on an error in his 2 at-bats. He takes downstairs. The count is 2-1. Coming set is Melhorn. The kick and the delivery. Popped up in the air. Shallow left. Coming on is Bentley Samsel to make the catch for out number 1.
Now the dangerous.
Yeah, and now all eyes are on Rodney Hubbard. He has the only hit in this game for either side. In his 2 at-bats, he drove a triple out into the gap and had a sac fly to deep center field.
Yeah, that thing had a chance and then just ended up dying. You know, wind's not helping him too much. It's blowing from right to left, and it's just going to cause a little bit of a slice in the ball. He takes that one on the inner half for strike one.
He has been a force. He is definitely a favorite to get on that all-tournament team, which will be named at the conclusion of the championship game. This ball grounded up the middle, flubbed at third, and it's another error for Central York, Pennsylvania. Hubbard will reach.
Now coming to the plate, number 50, Cooper Cranenberg.
So Cooper Cranenberg will step in with a runner on first. And one out. This game has been flying by. We started at 2:40, and we're only now reaching 4 o'clock. Cranenberg digs in, trying to add on. Melhorn delivers to him. Swung on and missed. Hubbard on his way to second. The throw down, not in time. Hubbard adds another stolen base to his tournament campaign. Not only does he have the power, he's been flying around the bases once he gets on. 0-1. Upstairs in the count now 1-1. 1 out, runner on second. The batter is Cooper Cranenberg. Rodney Hubbard trying to score on possibly a base hit. This ball popped up in the air. Left field, going back on it is Samsel. Battles the sun, makes the catch. Hubbard's going to try to tag and go for third. He'll get there on the wild throw.
I'm not 99% sure he waited till the ball was fully caught there, but we will see what happens.
So the third baseman is telling Melhorn to appeal it to second. We'll see if he left early or not.
They say no.
Oh, now they do call him out.
The third base umpire called him safe. However, the home plate umpire says that Rodney Hubbard left early. So that is an interesting scenario there, but I believe they're going to go with the out call. We're going to go to a break. You are watching the 10U Cal Ripken World Series on Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
This box is small, like Pet Supplies Plus. This one is large, like a big box store. In each, Stu, hi Stu, has carefully hidden a toy. Question is, which dog will find it first? Ta-da! Moose, no! You were so close.
Located just 1 block north of the square in Crown Point and just 1 minute from Jerry Ross Park, Station 21 American Grill is one of the city's most popular eateries. Station 21 offers a full menu from steaks and seafood to burgers and wings. While in town for the Cal Ripken World Series, stop in and enjoy comfortable dining while watching a game on one of the 28 big screen TVs. Check out the menu at station21.com. Station 21 American Grill. Eat, drink, and relax.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series, presented by Pet Supplies Plus in Crown Point.
Welcome back to the 2024 Cal Ripken 10U World Series. East Side South Bend, Indiana leads Central York, Pennsylvania 3-0, and they are 3 outs away from what would be a combined no-hitter. The starter for South Bend, Jackson Garrett, threw 4 innings, did not give up a hit, no runs, struck out 8 batters, gave up 4 walks, but no hits, no runs. And the reliever, Ryder Stackman, who took care of the 5th inning, walked 1 and didn't get any strikeouts, but no hits, no runs, and he's going to be on in the 6th to try to close it out.
Here's my advice on that one. With Garrett having a few too many walks, 14 walks and it's still a no-hitter.
Yeah, that? I mean,
doesn't matter how many.
So the top of the 6th now. It's the top of the order for Central York. Roth, Stewart, and Melhorn due up. First pitch is in there for strike 1.
Leading off the bottom of the 6th for Central York, number 35, Brady Roth.
Roth was one of the guys that did draw a walk back in the 3rd inning. He lines one on the ground to third. Hubbard can't corral with the throw across. Not in time. Now, is that an error or a hit? What do you think, Drew?
If he picks it up cleanly, you think he gets him? I think so, because I saw that throw and it was rocketed across. I think he gets me, picks up cleanly. So I'm gonna go.
I'm sure Rodney
E5.
Hubbard. I'm sure Hubbard would gladly take the air if it means his squad could still get a no-hitter. So we're gonna rule it in E5. And now Jake Stewart will step in. And now with the leadoff man on, you can't even be worried about the no-hitter. You got to worry about winning the game first. 3-0 the lead for South Bend, Indiana. That ball's outside. The count is 1-1. On Kerry Wood's 20 strikeout game, legendary performance for the Cubs starter. He set the MLB record for strikeouts, but they had a play just like that at third. This ball lined and foul, but they had a play just like that at third, where it was like, could be ruled a hit, could be ruled an error. And they ended up ruling it a hit, and the third baseman for the Cubs was like, I will gladly take the air and to give him a no-hitter. 1-2 pitch. Upstairs, the breaking ball, little late, and they got the runner hung up between first and second. Throw down.
Yeah,
Roth in a rundown. There's nobody at first. The dive. They got him. What a dive there.
Yeah, they got his heel there as he was diving in. What a play.
That's Zane Barber laying out.
Their coach.
So they cut down the runner. I guess he dove and got him on the heel. They're going to bring everyone together here. I mean, the first base ump, I don't know how you overturn this. No one's going to have a better view than him. He was right in front of the play. I don't even know why you're appealing this. He was right there. There's no way anyone else had a better view of that play.
Couldn't agree more. I definitely think he was in the best position to make the call there. It looked like he got him in his heel, and I was even calling it before.
And they do call him out. So 1-2, the count on Stewart, and the base runner is wiped away.
And we are going to go to a replay here of this.
Yeah, I think he definitely got him around that heel area on his cleat. So Roth gets picked off by the catcher Triola, who caught him in the rundown to begin with. 1-2, powered in the air to shallow center, coming on and making the catch is Easton White. And South Bend, Indiana, 1 out away from history. And it'll be up to the 3-hitter and heart of the Central York order, Ben Melhorn, to break it up. Two outs, bottom half of the 6th. Ryder Stackman comes set and delivers. Melhorn takes the first pitch down for ball 1. Not only has Central York, Pennsylvania not gotten a hit, Eastside South Bend only 1 hit. To their credit, Central York did a great job of pitching today. That ball is inside, and the count is 2-0 on Melhorn. Stackman kicks and delivers. Melhorn takes inside again. The count is 3-0. And if there's anyone that's going to break up the no-hitter, it's him. So a walk would not be the worst thing in the world here for South Bend. Stackman comes back. That is inside, and it hit Melhorn in the calf. So he'll have a painful ride to first. And now the cleanup hitter, McLean LeCather, will step in. Ryder Stackman will try to work around this and get the last out. Jackson Garrett threw 4 no-hit innings with 8 strikeouts. Stackman has worked through 1 2/3 without giving up a hit. First pitch up and out. The game not over for Central York. The tying run does wait on deck if LeCather can get on. He fouls one away. The count is 1-1. The winner of this game gets Vincennes, Indiana, Later today at 7:30 for the Iron Bracket semifinal. Stackman takes a deep breath, nods that he has his sign, kicks and delivers. Swung on and missed. And the count now 1-2.
Central York down to their last strike here.
One strike away from history is South Bend, Indiana. Stackman into the windup, the 1-2. Upstairs for ball 2. Almost got it there.
Twos are wild out on that scoreboard.
2-2 count, 2 out, bottom of the 6th inning. Stackman into the windup. Swung on and missed, strike 3. It's a combined no-hitter for South Bend, Indiana. They take down Central York, Pennsylvania 3-0, and they have a date with their in-state rivals, Vincennes, Indiana, later tonight at 7:30. What a pitching performance from Ryder Stackman and Jackson Garrett, both of which gave up no hits and no runs throughout the whole game. 9 strikeouts combined from the both of them, and they take down Central York 3-0. Drew, what a game, man. We just saw a no-hitter.
Yeah, it is crazy, to be able to be a part of something like this, and get to be a part of a no-hitter and get to call the game for everybody. It's a really cool experience here.
Would you like to give out our awards?
So to start off, we're going to name the Crowd Company's Lantern Man Superhero of the Game. They are the insurance superheroes. This is going to go to Jackson Garrett from Eastside Red. He had 4 innings pitched, no hits, no runs, and 8 strikeouts on the mound. What a game out of him. And then the Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game. Earn while you learn with Boilermakers Local 374 is going to go to Sam O'Brien. He put together another great performance on the mound. 4 innings pitched, only 1 hit and 1 earned run allowed. Great game, Sam. And then last but not least, the Proud Union Home Play of the Game, presented by Region Sports. If you are a trade union representative and are interested in sponsoring the Proud Union Play of the Game, please call Chris Ramirez at 219-588-1984. This is going to go to back to the top of the second. Rodney Hubbard Jr. leadoff triple, only hit of the game. It was electric and ended up being one of the runs that propelled Eastside South Bend to win.
I want to give some credit to the Central York pitching staff. They threw a one-hitter. They threw a one-hitter. The only hit of the game was that triple from Rodney Hubbard. So we saw some terrific pitching in this one. We hope you enjoyed. We'd like to thank everybody who was involved in this broadcast. Myself, Quincy Bell, on the play-by-play. Drew Arnold doing a great job on color throughout this whole tournament. I believe this is your last game, so.
Yes, this is my last game. Thank you to everybody for letting me be a part of this experience.
On the camera, Zach Miller. On the computer doing production, David Cruz. For our executive producer, Chris Ramirez. Our sports director, Mike Dewan. Crown Point tournament directors, Adam Whitehouse, Jay Patel, and Joel Boozma. Everyone who's been in the booth, we thank you. And later on this field, we'll have semifinal action between Southeast Lexington, Kentucky, and West Raleigh, North Carolina. You've been watching the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.